I'm Abbey Gilbert. I'm a multimedia artist with a main focus in photography, but other mediums that I work within are poetry, soundscaping, and printmaking. Through my practice, I navigate my lesbian gaze and desires through personal exploration of my own sexual experiences and emotional experiences. I'm also very interested in the moments where eroticism and comfort intersect, and because that is typically a rare occurrence in my life, I choose to highlight these important moments and emphasize them. I'm starting to show the fabric of lesbian existence instead of what we've been conditioned to see, which is a very hetero, patriarchal, male gaze perspective of it, and having this be told by lesbians for lesbians. Tactility is something that's also very important in my work. So these pieces I've mounted on wood, and they're also accompanied with an audio piece, which has a soundscape with a poem on top.
Hello, my name is Alex Yu, an artist and fashion designer based in Brooklyn. My piece today is entitled The Vines, which is the outer piece, and The Vessel, which is the inner piece. Primarily, my work focuses on my experience, and my experience between being an artist and being a fashion designer. As you can see, the outer piece, The Vines, is reminiscent of my work as a fashion designer, which implements print over a large shaped object, taking into consideration the movement within a piece as well. The concept for my piece is essentially this idea of a new relationship blossoming. The outer layer is, the vines carries a sense of guardedness that protects the inner layer, which is a sense of vulnerability and a commitment that is created by two individuals as one single unit. Whereas the outside is more of a representation of past traumas or past guarded feelings that protects the inside.
Hello, my name is Anna Romanofsky. I am primarily a painter. I studied at SUNY Purchase and I received my BFA in painting and drawing, as well as a minor in photography. This piece in particular, it's called Read the Manual. For the past couple of years, I've been working with sort of the same themes that I discovered while attending school, which derived from reading about Russian folklore and women in body horror. So now my work primarily focuses on female somatic function and its relationship to nature and contemporary issues that I face myself, so it is a little bit diaristic. Working with these themes as a means of understanding how these archetypes play into contemporary issues.
Hi, my name is Colvard and I'm a multidisciplinary artist and writer living in Brooklyn. My love of creating started in 2018 when I joined the New School and recently graduated with my BA in creative writing. My work addresses difficult topics such as misogyny, mental health, the connection between physical illness and mental illness, as well as toxic family relationships. I want my viewer to be able to fill in my intentional blanks, such as blocking out the faces, leaving white space with their own context. And by doing so, I feel like my viewer can really see themselves in my art. I think important elements to my work is color, the use of figuration, and like I said, these intentional blanks that I leave. I'm doing this not only for my own healing, but for the healing of others, which is why I started sourcing photos from other people. By doing so, I hope I can create space for people to talk about the things that they previously felt unable to talk about in their childhood and into their early adulthood.
Hello, my name is David Han Jin Kim, and I'm from South Korea and currently living in New York. So I'm a designer and interactive sculptor. So I have 3 pieces here today. This one's called Taboo Table. This is modules, and this is recent one. So I don't have a title yet. So the topic of my artwork is about sex. Because since I'm from South Korea, it's a very conservative country to talk about. And when it comes to sex, like BDSM, it's looked very down upon. So this one, you can flip over this. So for this one, you can flip over too, so it looked like a regular chair. So I wanted to create like a item that could be used as BDSM, but also look playful and make people not think of sex or BDSM from first view.
Hi, my name is Heather. I'm a visual artist that deals with painting. My work is abstract with touches of surrealism. During this residency, I really wanted to touch on body dysmorphia and the anxieties and just overthinkings that go along with that. And so I started working on these 2 pieces. You have Objectified, which kind of plays on this idea of women being objects in a room versus being humans. And then also Tethered, which is based off of this idea of being, tethered or almost like controlled by your reflection of what you see in the mirror. And I really hope, by using color, contrast, that I get my point across and help people deal with disordered thinking.
Hey, my name is Julianna McCarthy. I'm a multidisciplinary artist working mostly with collage, analog and digital collage, puppets, and stop motion animation, and also always experimenting with other new media. This is a piece that I made during this residency. I showed up here mostly making collages entirely by hand with found source material, but during the residency I have really evolved into creating all of my own source material, either photographing or digitally illustrating, usually a combo of both, and then collaging with that. This piece in particular, so it's a photo of me that I also used as a puppet. Like I photographed the shadow, like different versions of the shadow of this stick puppet of myself, and then digitally I wanted it to become a wolf. And then the moon, my friend actually took that photo of the moon through his telescope and was generous enough to let me use it. And this actually became my very first NFT that I minted. This is called Howl. This one is called Home is Where Your Demons Are. I've been thinking a lot about the home as sort of a composite character. Like if you were to think about the concept of home in your origin story as a character, would it be a villain? Would it be evil? A home that's haunted, I mean, perhaps supernaturally, but I'm mostly thinking of haunted by a series of events. Yeah, that's sort of an amalgamation of traumatic events that sort of produce a house that in itself is an evil character. This piece contains elements from some analog collages I made as far back as 2017, and then some analog collages I made during the residency, and then all of it was digitally manipulated. I wanted to play with the dimensions and have like some tactile elements. And yeah, this has kind of become a series for me, the home is where your demons are sort of theme that's become a thing. I think this piece is a good amalgamation of everything that I've been doing during the residency and everything that I was doing previous to it. Yeah, incorporating both the analog and digital elements. And also I've been working more with layers and playing with dimensions, so that's incorporated as well.
My name is Liza Clement. I am a multidisciplinary artist. I work out of a studio in Pennsylvania, but mostly I'm pretty nomadic when it comes to being in one place, living in one place. My work is really based out of my experience in nature and all of the wonderful spiritual and kind of like biological things that come along with that. These 3 pieces kind of came out of a body of work that I have been making for the past 3 months or so, and they are a combination of printmaking, soft sculpture, and painting, and have really encapsulated this idea of the natural portal that I've been exploring within my work. It really is a body of work that is new and that I'm very proud to have created over the last 3 months.